Yeah, you can do the local recordings and shit like that with it, man.
Oh, so you could download it and cut it up and stuff like that.
Yeah, but I ain't worried about that.
Nah, this
Fuck all
this ain't
that.
one of them type of videos, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It's not though, man. But how you doing today?
Man, I'm behind, bro. I need to live your life of like just not trying to keep up with the Joneses. I'm trying to do my best LJ impression, and it's literally killing me. Trying to just like keep up with all the anime and react. It's just like no. I'm already like, all right, I'm gonna watch 5 shows, and that's what these motherfuckers are getting on reactions. And like if that's it, I can't do it, bro. I don't know how they do it.
Yeah, you're better than me. I've only in the last 2 weeks since the season started, I've only watched 4 episodes all together. Like nothing from the season is like captivating me for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, uh, I watched an episode of Hell's Paradise. I watched the Sentence to Be a Hero, and then I watched 2 episodes of that Territory Defense.
I like territory defense. It's a cozy isekai, but I get you. Maybe
Yeah,
none of the shows are speaking to you. I to put it simply is I bit off more than I could chew trying to react to a bunch, and I'm not going to be able to. I'm just because there's a lot of good ones, but you're right. It's like why kill yourself trying to react to 30 shows? Just pick a couple and enjoy them.
yeah. What's up, Rook? He said the Anime Association vacation is over. Yeah, it's been what, like a month? I think it's been
Mm.
quite like I think it's been like 3 weeks or 4 weeks or something
Oh,
like that.
since we did it, Itchy. Well, technically, yeah, because last week wasn't live and it was on your channel, so technically he is correct about
Yeah, that's because I was banned.
that. Hey, yo, well, stop, exposing yourself on camera. Let me stop.
I just had to make it helicopter one time. They was
Bro,
asking.
there's like, how long is it? And it's just like, boom! All of a sudden, there's a YouTube ban. Shit,
I didn't even whip it out. It was just
bro.
the print.
They heard the zip and they were just like, nah, bro, Tim, this kid's on here, bro. Come on.
Oh shit. They had to nerf me. It was a private stream and they was like, nah, we can't do this.
But
Uh
I did want to ask you. So, like, Sentence to a Hero wasn't like it didn't. I don't know. And like I understand, like there was a lot of hype. There's like people talking about Farron. Like I'm not watching Farron. I'm gonna wait a month or two, let people watch it, and then I'll watch. Is that the same for you, bro? Like, do you feel that when a show's getting that kind of hype, it's like let me just let people watch it, and then I will watch it so I can enjoy it my way? Is that how you feel about things?
that's how I feel kind of about reaction sometimes. What's up, Smarty? How you doing?
Yo, what's
Uh
poppin', Smarty?
that's how I feel about bromance on top.
Oh, did you watch what is it? The Vacation Isekai? That shit is a bromance like a motherfucker, bro. That shit is crazy. It's great
Nah,
though.
I didn't. But that's what I feel about like reaction sometimes is that I'm feeling like I have to watch, and it's like sometimes I'll uh vaping is ass. You're killing your body. You're killing your lungs way quicker than smoking cigarettes or blunts. Like if you vape, stop vaping. You're giving yourself bubble lung. Stop it. Show some shame. Show some respect for your lungs. I'm not here to shame you or anything, but shame. Uh,
I only do live carts. Anyways, what were you saying?
that's better than the
Nah, I don't do tobacco. Tobacco's wacko.
yeah.
No disrespect to anybody, and you're like, if that's what you like, that was my personal opinion, not trying to offend anybody. I know.
I mean, I smoked for like half my life. I don't smoke no more. So,
But
uh,
but what were you were essentially saying that that reactions make you feel like you got to be on top of everything, and I agree, bro. Like I've
yeah,
followed so many reaction pages, I feel like I'm behind when I see somebody drop a shit same day. I'm like, bruh, like you just dropped an hour ago.
yeah, yeah. That's how I feel about it. A lot of times is I just want to sit back sometimes, man, and just
Mm.
watch it. Like I don't want to just jump into it. That's why I want to kind of pivot my channel away from reactions and doing. Smarty, you have one more time to ask me about a group of people and you're getting kicked. Uh, the
I
to
love Indian
discussions
people.
and
I love
stuff.
all people. We love
Yeah,
all people at the association. All people are welcome.
yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Uh, nah, I just wasn't even trying to entertain the shit. Uh, but the fuck, I lost my train of thought. Anyways, let's go on ahead and just read Ichi the Witch.
Yeah, yeah,
Right?
Itchy, let's go. The
That's
best
what we're
power
here for. We're on chapter
44.
46.
What? I
Yeah,
forgot. Yeah.
we're about 20 chapters behind. There's 65 chapters going on. Yeah, you're getting booted, my guy.
Senior sit. If you kick me, you have zero right. Uh,
Okay, well, watch you get kicked. You are kicked. The fuck?
oh, I mean, I think that shows a level of success that the slappies are finding the channel. You know.
Yeah, yeah. Talking about I have
Anyway,
no right. Shit, this ain't no democracy channel. Yeah, he is. He is.
anyway, let's get to the Itchy the Witch. The reason everybody's here, Discaris and the crew.
Yes, sir. And we got okay, this is Kamugi and her sister. Okay. So they're giving us a color spread a color palette for right off the bat.
I feel like that's usually signifying that like the new arc is starting. Like they usually give us or like some kind of storyline is moving forward.
Yeah, nah, for sure.
Oh shit. It's the Culling Games rules.
I was just about to say that. What the hell? Yo. Okay. I feel like did we see this before?
No, but they're at least this is what we were talking about last week, where they're breaking down a little bit more of the magic system. Because I was wondering, like, well, how the fuck, like, what are the stats? Like, how do we gauge power? And we're seeing here, Discaris is in an elite few. She seems to have. Well, we're gonna read it here, but it seems like there are classes and different ranks, which is
really because you got junior cadets, senior cadets, and then full on witches. Which is
only would have been more full on.
Apparently not. Apparently it's just a few of them. I'm guessing there's trials that you have to pass and stuff like that. So it's organized into a simple hierarchy inside this part here. Magic specialists, they're developed across the land to hunt magics. Witch assistants, they work in a variety of support fields from magic research to the production of magic items and equipment. I'm guessing that's where Kamugi lands, right? Because isn't that what Kamugi do?
Nah, I think she's a junior, bro. I think her sister's a cadet.
Yeah, I think her sister's about to become.
Oh, you think? I think her sister's a senior already.
And yeah, but this
a junior, right?
Yeah. Isn't this the isn't this the
isn't well, I think that qualified. Nah, you might be right.
Because isn't that what she does for the scars? Unless she's working above her thing. So it says girls who have they've taken the aptitude test and been declared to have magic potential. They're qualified to learn magic at the. So this is really where Ichi is at. Yeah. Ichi is in the juniors. I think Kamugi is a senior.
No, you're right, because she's literally doing things. She's not learning magic. She's already like deployed technically.
Yeah, and then you just have the average people.
Yo, average man, bro. The men are the lowest on the totem pole.
Yeah, they are because they can't use magic.
I like it.
And the average woman can barely use magic. So it seems like there's only a handful of people that can even use magic in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
So for Ichi to stand out is one of the like bigger surprises, right? You'll find most of the departments that support the association and all the witch cadets who work for them. Combat department, medical department, fashion, wands and tools, accounting. And the leaders of these departments all hold certain rank. Senior Witch Cadet Captain within the Mantel Witches Association. This rank is second only to that of a full-fledged witch. Okay, so that's what she is. She's a senior captain. That's what she is. The other is a actual captain.
They didn't do a great job of like showing us in that diagram. Like, why didn't they put like like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't put captains in there too. That would have helped a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, because you would think the seniors would automatically be above like captains of the juniors or something, but
Yeah.
maybe the juniors have their own captains as well. Uh, what a glamorous sight, right? It's so rare for all the captains to get together. A group of department aides. Oh, Miss Spica Harvest is particularly gorgeous. Everyone says she's guaranteed to be the next captain promoted to full witch. Yo, I'm probably going to stumble a lot because I've been reading all day long. You know how that is when your mouth is pause.
Yo, you were supposed to say eyes. I don't know why the fuck you said
Not because I read out. I've been reading out loud type shit. You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, I want to see what that mouth. All right, I'm done. I'm back.
Isn't she pretty? She's so amazing. Master Spica. I wonder if her name's like Spice Us, but it's Spica. The main event of tonight's gala is the debut of Mantel's new witch in their team, right? In their team, right? We thought for sure that you'd be the next one chosen to be a full witch master. But for it to be some random stranger, they haven't even taken the aptitude exam yet. They go right to being a witch. Okay, so Ichi is a full blown witch.
Yeah, well, he has to be if he's out there literally casting magics and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I get why they're bitching, because it's like, how the hell this dude come out of nowhere and just skipped all the steps?
Yeah, it's like he's labeled as one, but he's still like getting the treatment as
he hasn't even gone to school. Like, remember, like the whole thing was he was supposed to go to school and do classes, and they're like, nah.
yeah. There's something wrong with that. Not only that, he's a man. Huh? How in the world does a man get to be a witch? Wait, what? I thought that was fake. No, I heard it's actually true. You're kidding. That's even harder to accept. A man calling himself a witch? Preposterous. What the fuck was that?
Hey, man, you're getting in the character, bro. I'm just embracing it.
I think we ought to submit a formal protest. This was the decision of the association's top witches. I'm sure it was made with a very good reason.
So I got a question for you, man. Whenever you see that eye patch on a character, don't you think like, yo, what? Like anytime a character has an eye patch, it's like
there's something there. Yeah.
Like, is there like a magical item? Is she actually inherently evil? You know? All right, sorry.
Maybe she got a little Kenpachi thing going on. You know, she had to nerf herself.
You gonna see her Bankai?
It might be something like that. What if I'm gonna keep going, but what if she has like a magic item in her eye or something?
That's what I was thinking. Like Goku Raku, a little bit of mixture of both. Like I have a little magic item and can cast magic. Would be cool.
Yeah. From because they opened up the door with Goku Raku. Mm-hmm. From what I've heard, this gentleman has already proven his ability in several magic hunts. Having such a capable person join our association is heartening news. Besides, I think it's good that men can be witches. Just that very idea will breathe new life and hope into the magic world. Surely our new male companion will help Mantel improve by leaps and bounds. I think we ought to celebrate this historic occasion. I think she has an ulterior motive.
You can tell because she's putting on too much of a glaze. Like, why? Why are you so...
Yeah, I think she's going to try to embarrass Ichi. I think that's what she's going to try to do.
That would make sense. And then that would help her, like, cement her place in the Mantanel witches or whatever.
If I can beat Ichi, I can become a full-fledged witch.
Mm-hmm.
Master Spica isn't a talented witch. She's a wonderful person, too. She's so kind and magnanimous. I can't say that. I know I'm saying that wrong, but fuck it.
No, you had it right. Magnanimous. You were right.
I feel like I stretched a vowel wrong or something. But okay. Her smile could melt even the hardest heart. She's perfect, absolutely perfect. Yeah, Master Spica is a saintess. Oh my goodness gracious. Those silly little girls don't have a single brain cell bouncing around in their silly little skulls. Officially protest to the association. Have you taken leave of your senses? I just make more enemies. That's the definition of stupid.
So she's a politician. That makes sense. Like she
Yeah.
knows how to play the game. So that adds up with why she's moving away. She wants to see how the upper end, like I'm pretty sure when she sees that the upper echelon is like embracing him, she'll probably like toe the line. But maybe you're right. Maybe she'll try to embarrass him. That would be interesting. I hope she tries to embarrass him.
Yeah, I mean it makes sense that it's a whole like political type of thing. Like you have to play politics to move up. You got to show you're a team player and not like vindictive and all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because all the witches that we have seen, like these four here, they don't have like vindictive. They don't seem like they have evil thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Like if you get what I'm saying, I know I'm wording it weird, but
no. You're right, and it's funny because they're kind of like putting it into words what her thoughts are. You know, like
and look, they got look how they spliced it.
And
eye patch,
and she's seeing this as an opportunity. You
Yeah.
know, like
Yeah,
she knows what she's doing.
Yeah, she a sly one. Maybe that's why Kamugi don't fuck with her. To be utterly frank, Mantail's witches are monsters, every one of them. Trying to claw your way into their ranks on ability alone is foolhardy. That's why this party is an opportunity. The world's first male witch. Everyone of consequence will be watching him. Damn, I thought it was someone else talking. And by extension, everyone connected to him. To those people will come fame, fortune, power, and the One Piece. Right now, the association sees this male witch as their most valuable asset. Thus, becoming close to him means putting myself in a position the association can't ignore. In other words, being friends with this male witch is my quickest route to getting promoted to full witch and to look even further into the future.
Yep.
So she out here looking into the future. That's what the eye does.
That's Kamugi's man's. You don't take your sister's man's.
Yeah. I thought she was going to try to embarrass him, but she's trying to butter him up.
180 from what you were saying.
Yeah, completely different. A completely different path. But so maybe she's gonna get embarrassed because he's gonna deny the advances. Like,
oh hell yeah,
bro. You know what I'm saying,
women, bro?
Yeah. Marrying him and bringing him into the family wouldn't be a bad move. If I could claim the world's first male witch as my husband, that might boost the Harvest family's influence even further. Unfortunately, as advantageous as it is, that plan is a giant no. I did some digging, and this male witch's name is Ichi. Given the abnormal speed at which he's acquiring magics, it seems fair to say he's a significant talent. But he's also a literal mountain raised wild child. His uncouth behavior already caused issues. Damn, that's fucked up. I'm sure he must be a brutish monkey without a lick of manners or sense. I have standards, thank you, especially for looks and education. A monkey boy for a husband? I'm sorry, hard pass.
Oh, she about to fall for this man. She about to fall for this man.
I'll say this: she would be right if this was Ichi an arc ago.
But that's what I'm saying. I think that she's basing it off the information that was given to them before he's had his character development. And now, like, she's got it in her head that, like, oh, this guy is going to be a Neanderthal. And then when he comes out there with those boots, you know how he is with them boots, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he be strutting his shit with them boots. How useful he can be to me as a male witch, though, remains to be seen. I'll have to investigate further. You there, pardon me. Yes? Might you know where Kamugi Harvest of the Witches Research Club is? Yes, master. I'll inquire immediately. Ah, Kamugi, my sweet little sister. To think she'd end up on the same team as the male witch. What a stroke of luck. That girl has always been the best stepping stone.
Oh, so she is a bitch.
Yeah, I mean, we saw that coming. Like, yeah. I'll be honest with you. We saw that coming.
Stepping stone? Damn.
Yeah. Attention, please. Dong, dong. Elites of the Mantail Witches Association, thank you all for being here. It's Master Shirabadana and Master Togais too. Tonight, as announced, we will debut the world's first male witch and the new anti-human hater squad. Oh, okay. I thought it was like I don't know. I read that weird in my head. I was like, shouldn't it be the anti-human squad? But anti-human hater squad, because I could have sworn the first time we read it, it was something like that, wasn't it?
Well, the whole thing is like, isn't it the human hating squad? So they created a anti of that squad. So
Yeah, I thought the first time we read it, it was like anti or something like that.
they might remember we were reading that janky ass fucking version of the manga.
Still are. my subscription lapsed.
Yo, it's I know how that should be, bro. Trust me.
A male witch, then the rumor was true. A man as a witch. We anticipated the confusion this might cause there. Thus, before we make the public announcement to the world, we decided to privately introduce him and his team to you, the association's best and brightest. Behold.
Look at the boots. The first thing they showed was his boots.
Ain't they the most memorable thing, ain't they?
They really are.
His mere existence is a miracle, bearing legend within him. He's rewritten history. By unanimous decision, the Mantail Witches Association recognizes him as its newest witch, the world's first male witch. He already has 5 magics to his name. I present to you Ichi the Witch!
I mean, what an
that
intro.
was a goddamn WWE intro.
What an intro.
Dun 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 dun.
I mean, he looks like regal, and that's the end of the chapter. You could just tell it's going to be to be continued right underneath. Oh wow, we get another. Oh, no, now to be continued
because it's a full page.
Is that what it is? Gotcha.
Yeah. It's still not to, but he really is a man, and he's young. He's so pretty. Next, the squad leader, this car is. Oh my God, she's so pretty.
Always fucking somber, man. Always somber.
Yeah, right. Master Discars, magic item crafter, Goku Raku, a man, another one, squad record keeper, Kamugi. Ladies, I present to you our new anti-human hater magic squad, Team Discaris. Yo, look at Discaris.
Wait, what am I looking at?
Look at this. Look at her head.
Oh, I didn't realize. I thought she was wearing a cape.
She got a whole curtain. Kamugi is Master Spike's sister, right? That's Ichi the Witch. He isn't at all what I expected. He looks so gallant, right, Master Spike? Master Spike?
She's cooked.
Okay. Yes, very, very, very yes. More than very yes, extremely yes. Wood. What?
Wait. What?
She's looking off. Okay. She's staring. Obviously, she's enamored by my man's. Wood. Yes, very, very, very yes. More than very yes, extremely yes. Gallant, aura, radiant, complexion, confident, demeanor. Everything about him is excellent. Looks potential, attention factor. I won't find a better prospect than him. The gravity. And I can tell just by looking at his features, one day he is going to be a fine-looking man. I want him. Yes, I want you no matter what, Ichi the Witch.
They telegraph that shit by like, oh, he's just going to be a monkey. And it's like, oh, dude, he's going to come out there with his boots and you're just not going to be able to contain yourself.
Okay? Yeah, I already saw that one happening. Master Discaris, would you autograph your book for me, please? I would be honored to. Master Discaris, I'm your biggest fan. The Discaris autobiography. The Gifted. That's her signature, The Gifted. I will now accept your words of praise. Master Goku Raku, where did you learn about magic items? I learned mostly, huh?
No, I was like, my boy getting a little shine too. All right. He
He
deserves
is
it.
though.
He
Yeah,
deserves it.
with what he was going through, for sure, for sure. I learned mostly by observing the crafters in my homeland. Where's your homeland, Kagami? Do you happen to be interested in our traditional techniques? Diplomatic smile. I'd be honored if more people wanted to learn about them.
Yo.
Ooh, woo. Uh, we'll just go past like I didn't just do that. Uh, boy, they're good at making small talk, and no wonder since she's a witch and he's a prince. Meanwhile, the two of us, Ichi's exuding such an intimidating aura that's making it hard for anyone to approach him. Meanwhile, Ichi himself, what pleasant weather we're having. Yes, of course. He's just all the way introverted right now.
There's too many people around him. He does not like that shit. You could tell he's at his peak when he's like around just people he cares or knows.
And hunting.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All these people ain't doing nothing for him.
Yeah. Has turned into a parrot, constantly repeating pleasantries. Be polite, manners, proper greeting. They're beating it into him. Master Togeis's and Master Discaris' lessons were pretty relentless. Hey, Ichi, do you want to go? Do you want me to get you a drink? Master Ichi, might I offer you a drink? Shiver. Shiver me timbers. Thank you. Mantiel Witches Association Inspections Department. Spike a harvest at your service, sir. Thank you for looking after my little sister, Kamugi. Oh, your Kamugi's sister? Miss Kamugi, it's been too long. How have you been doing? Fine. Uh-oh. Ichi sees something's up. He definitely sees something's up.
And he has that sixth sense as a hunter. He's gonna notice she's not good. He's
That
gonna
she's
know
hunting.
Yeah, that off rip that she's got like ulterior motives for sure.
Yeah, he can totally sense what's going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she is side eyeing the fuck out of her sister right now. It's either she's side eyeing the sister or Ichi. I can't tell because
I think it's the sister. It has to be the sister.
Yeah. I've always been proud of my baby sister. She's so clever and a hard worker, too. You won't find anyone more considerate and attentive. Yes, Kamugi has been a very big help to me. Oh, I'm sure she has. To think she's being made to go on magic hunts of all things. When I heard, I was shocked. Yo, Kamugi is petrified right now.
I wonder why she's so afraid. Like, we're gonna probably get a backstory on like how her sister treated her because she's not saying a word.
I think she's gonna have like a Harry Potter ass story.
Oh,
well, to an extent, like how he was treated by like his aunt and uncle and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's
yeah, like so she was like the one child that was like belittled,
neglected. Yeah,
yeah,
and she was probably bullying her, type shit. Because we know they're sisters for real. They have the same color hair. But I guarantee you, it's gonna be some sad ass shit that we're gonna see from her. Kamugi's always been a shy girl. She gets frightened so easily. For her to be on an anti-human hater magic squad out on the front lines, goodness, I'm sure she's only doing it on association orders. But as her sister, I'm concerned for her. Concern?
Well, she's trying to swap herself out. That's what it is. She's trying to like insert herself to where Kamugi's at. That's why the vibe I'm getting at least.
Yeah. Yeah, that is. I can see that. I can see that trying to downplay her sister to make it seem like she shouldn't be there, type of ordeal. Especially since, well, the harder she tries, the more things tend to go awry. Yep. Oh, she's touching her eye too.
Oh man, it would be a motherfucking thing if Kamugi's part of the reason she doesn't have an eye. And then like that's the whole thing. It's like, well, Kamugi was there and she saved Kamugi and you know.
I think she was bullying her and Kamugi fought back and took out her eye.
I could see that. And then she frames it as like that time when you took my eye, Kamugi. You
Yeah,
know.
we were just playing and you played too hard or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Kamugi, I'm sorry. It was all my fault. I'm so sorry. Light bulb. Who you think this is clicking for? You think it's Ichi or the sister?
I think it's Spike or whatever her fucking name is. I'm already not liking
Oh,
her.
here we. Oh, okay, here we go. I think this might be a symbolism for both things, though, because we're getting a light bulb here. But I think this is something going on with a character we've been dealing with right now. Uh, Kamugi, age 5. I won't light. Goodness, Kamugi, you're no good at all. So they're 2 years apart. Uh, I am not. I can use magic better than you can. I just need to get the hang of it first. Oh, really? I won't hold my breath. Even did I miss something? No. Even when we were little, Spica could do anything. She was so much better than me. It went beyond the differences in our ages. Studying, athletics, magic use, social etiquette, she was so good at it all that everyone had high expectations for her future. I wanted to show her up. If I can learn an even stronger spell, then I can show Spica and everybody up. I did a lot of research. I practiced a lot, and then so she's practicing light magic. I can do it if I try. I can be as good as Spica. Oh, oh. Well, that threw my theory out of the water.
I mean, but I think you are right because we saw how mean Spiker was. She's just like, yo, you trash. Like, you can't do it. So, like, her being rude and mean to her as a child is what pushed her to push past her limits, even though it was at Spiker's detriment.
But I think this is where it's going to turn. I
Yeah.
think she's going to think she did it on purpose. I think that's what's about to happen. She's going to think she did it on purpose, and she's going to bully her from here on out.
Well, it seemed like there was bullying before, but yeah, this is probably where they like, all right, well, full onslaught, nonstop.
Yeah, I'm not talking about like sibling bullying, right? I'm talking about like
Mm.
actual bullying type of ordeal going on. Uh, Spiker! Oh no, what happened? Kamugi, what did you do? I just tried to light the bulb. So she's like, so Kamugi is like OP for real. That's what I'm getting from this is that she's OP for real. Because this looks like there's remnants of magic around. These little black dots don't look like because we see the ash and then we get like black stars. I think she's mad OP for real.
Yeah, she's probably OP and she probably never revisited this whole thing after this incident. So she's not even aware of it, you know?
Yeah. That was the day I became who I am now. Kamugi, carry this. Oh, okay. I get the cake. You can have a cookie. Okay. Don't talk to them anymore. They'll just bully you. Okay. You should wear these styles. They suit you better, right? Yeah. I like that style better. I
But
can't say no.
this isn't at all what I thought. It's almost like Kamugi's taking it on herself, and Spica technically, unless there's a part we're not seeing, it's
She's
almost like
taking advantage of her sister. Like
Kamugi is letting her take advantage. Like, you know what I'm saying?
she is, but the sisters also take it. She knows she's taking advantage. Carry this. I'll have this whole cake. You can have a cookie. This is a whole cake. This isn't a slice of cake. This is
You're
a
right.
cookie.
You're
They'll
right.
just bully you. No, she doesn't. She probably doesn't want her talking to anybody. You know what I'm saying?
I guess it's a different way of bullying, but you're right. You're right. It is a form of bullying. It's a like roundabout way of doing it. So you're right.
I think she's low. Not. I'm not going to say gaslighting her into feeling bad about it because Kamugi feels bad, but I think she's making it feel like it's a worse situation than what.
She knows the type of person Kumugi is. So she knows that if she plays this like nice edge to it, that like Kumugi's not gonna be like, no. You know, like this is the best way for her to get what she wants out of Kumugi.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. I put in a recommendation with the Witches Research Club for you, huh? But as diligent as you are, I think this suits you best. I decided on my department as a second year too. Choose a career that's fitting for the second daughter of the Harvest family. Okay, Kamugi? I'd actually been studying medical magic, but I couldn't tell her that. I didn't dare. So I wonder if she's studying to try to repair her eye or something like that. You
Yeah.
know,
That's
I
probably
still
what the overarching thing is like she wants to fix her sister's eye, but then it's like if she tells her that, then she's like, you'll never be able to do so. And it's like a weird cycle of hatred.
look when we were talking. Oh, when we were talking last week, video going on the channel and bits and stuff like that. Uh, I was jokingly saying, is it going to be about emotions and stuff? But it does seem like every arc is going to play on some type of emotion or not mental stability or mental illness, but mental facility, I guess. Self doubt. That's what she's going through is self doubt. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And then and I guess it really does play on emotion because you have guilt. She feels guilty, right? So it's about not feeling guilty about stuff that I'm we just started it, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be something like don't feel guilty about accidents. You know what I'm saying? Like you didn't know any better.
But that's what I'm trying to say. Like, if unless there's a scene and we didn't see between the accident and how Kamugi's reacting, a lot of this is self-implied.
Inflicted.
Yeah, yeah, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Yeah.
Um,
I can see that. That's why I think it's a self-doubt type of thing. You know what I'm saying?
mhm.
But like you said, there might have been something that there's something that we haven't seen yet. There might be like a conversation that occurs with them or something, or maybe she just decided to take because she said she's the perfect stepping stone. Remember, her sister said that she's using her sister as a stepping stone.
That's true. She does realize what. Yeah, it's hard to defend the sister. I'm trying to play devil's advocate, but it's
No, but that's the situation that we're in right now. It's like is Kamugi put herself in the situation, but at the same time her sister is taking advantage of it. So her sister has like definitely like some anger towards her. You know what I'm saying? Uh she lost half of her light because of me. If it hadn't been for that accident, she would have had a much brighter, easier life. I apologized countless times. She said it was okay countless times. None of it mattered. It was my fault, and nothing changed that. Spica has the right to punish me.
yeah. I'm doubling down on the fact that like I feel like Spica is leaning into the fact that she realizes Kamugi has that self doubt. But
Yeah.
like I don't think Spike has ever done anything to make Kamugi. You know what I'm trying to say? Like Kamugi, she just was like, "Oh, she's gonna let me do this. All right, then I'm gonna keep on pushing this as far as I can push it until she gives me pushback, and until Kamugi stands up for herself." That's just human nature. Human nature is to take, 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 take. You know what I'm saying? Like shitty people, the vast majority of us. You know, like take, 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 take until they can't take anymore, and that's what Spike is doing. I'm not justifying it, but Kamugi has to stand up for herself. I think at some point you have to give agency to the person who's letting people take advantage of them.
Yeah. No, definitely for sure. Yeah, no, I think like because I'm seeing it in both ways. I feel like she became trapped to her own guilt, even though it wasn't like anything on purpose. But then her sister started exploiting that.
As the older
Y-
sister, she should have been more like, it's fine. Like you're 100% right. Like as the older sister, the more mature one should have been like, no, no, like seriously, you don't need to go above and beyond for me. So you're right. It's
y-
both parties are wrong.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, Kamugi, it's okay. That's all over now. Master Ichi, see how she is. Okay, so yeah, she's doing this fuckery. She's far too gentle for someone like her to be on so important a team. To be on so important a team as an anti-human hater magic squad. Why? I'm afraid it's just too much for her. I don't know why I was expecting to read more. So, if I may be so bold, might I suggest myself as a replacement for her as Team Discard's official record keeper? What she doesn't know is that that's Ichi's sister too. Ichi's
Fuck.
Ichi's already got it in his head that they're family because there was like that one thing.
That's true. No, no, you're right. He like she was part of the grouping, at least a friend, at least a friend, just like Goku Raku.
No, because didn't he say he wanted Goku Raku to be a part of his family?
He might have, but remember, like his idea of family isn't like what we perceive as family either. Kind of, at least in my.
Yeah, yeah. But I'm pretty sure like he's going to treat her like Goku Raku and the Scars.
I agree. He's not letting her go. That's for damn sure.
Yeah. Since it's the two of us, the transfer of duties will go quite smoothly. But most of all, it's what she wants. I'm sure Master Discaris and the other witches will understand. Kamugi, it'll be okay now. You don't have to push yourself to do so much anymore. This is what you want, right? Kamugi, she's right. If I try hard, it will just go horribly wrong. And if something bad happens to Ichi because of me, yeah, it'd be better if I left. Wait, is she right? Is this really what you want?
Mm-hmm.
Kamugi? Look at the difference. Same paneling.
It's almost like Ichi empowers her to a certain extent, or like he get like you said, like because they're in that circle, like she does feel that connection. It's like she doesn't want to not be with him. Like this is probably the first time that she's felt like she's been in a family since that situation.
Yeah. And I think Ichi asking that is like, damn, he wants me around. You know what I'm saying?
Well, like she had all that self-doubt, but then he's like, that don't seem like what you really want. And now she woke up. She's waking up. She's not letting her sister's trance take control of her. And here we go. She's gonna remember all the good times that they have. And
well, not only that, but you see this panel, there's like this little sparkling shit that's going on or something. Like those little sparkles. Yeah, see, they're sharing the drink. That was when they first met, wasn't it? There, see, she doesn't have any objections. It'll be a pleasure working alongside you, Master Ichi. What?
wait. she do the light?
I know it looked different, but I guess they're standing way different.
She's like, hey.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but I do have objections. That's right, Kamugi. Stand for your team.
All right, Kamugi.
I'm sorry. Oh damn, yo, Ichi drippy with the orange brim. Okay, he got the new era going on. But I do have objections.
There's a lot of color, bro. They ain't playing right now.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, that's a full spread. That's why.
Yeah, they would be next to each other.
That's fire.
It looks like he has wings. It looks like Ichi has wings.
Yeah, like he has the wings from Ururo or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, yo, Goku Raku's fit is tight. Oh, he lost a whole arm. He don't even got an arm again.
There's probably something.
I know he lost an arm, but I thought they repaired it or something.
Maybe it swaps out. Does he have like a little witch hat on too? Like a little small one?
Yeah, like a little wizard hat.
Yeah.
What if they give him the Barrett Gatling gun?
Yo, that would be lit.
Even among the witches research clubs, generally work a day do. Even among the witches research clubs, generally workaday duties, I picked the blandest job they had, record keeper. I recorded daily events and research results, then filed them away. It was a quiet, safe job that didn't involve anything dangerous like magic hunts. Master was a little odd. but I got to spend all day sitting at a desk bothering no one. Spica was absolutely right when she said this department suited me. This is this is for the best. I don't mind a plain peaceful life here. Sploosh. Oh, why? What's going on? How did I get here? Let's eat. Never mind the male witch part. He's crazy, full stop. Here's your report. Here's our report for this mission. Well done, Hot Pot. Please let our next mission be a saner one. Oh, this was the mushroom mission. Oh yeah, because Ichi had her be in the trap. Remember?
She really was getting dirty in these fucking situations.
Must write report. Why? Why? Boing, boing. Ah, there he is. Why
Oh
me?
yeah, she was the decoy Itchy. Oh my god.
I'm so tired. I don't think I've ever run around that much in my life. Changing clothes, even getting a bath is just too much effort. Heck, if I got in a nice hot bath right now, I'd probably pass out. It'd be too relaxing. I'm just gonna sleep. I'm just going to sleep like this. Mm-hmm. Just let go of consciousness, sink into the dark. Scribble. No, she's knocked out and still journaling what's going on. I really want to sleep, so why won't my hand stop writing? A note on the true form of the joyous sorrow magic in his behaviors, an overview of Ichi the witch's actions and the magics he employed, the principles behind Goku Raku, the brutalizer's actions, and what we can infer about his future actions from here. The role Descaris played in the magic hunt. Yo, she's writing whole scientific research papers.
I'm seeing, bro. It's like, damn, girl.
There's so much I want to write. My pen won't stop. Everything I saw, everything I heard, every last bit of every little thing. I want to write it all down, show it to everyone. It was crazy, frantic, dangerous. I was a mess, bawling my eyes out the whole time. But this report, this precious record, is one we all made together. Yeah, she's being too hard on herself, and her sister just took
She took
advantage of the
advantage of,
whole.
yeah, exactly, of her being so self-deprecating.
Yeah, because when she's not with her sister, she's a completely different person. She's not bound by those shackles when she's not with her sister.
Mm-hmm.
Dang it, Kamugi. You want me to read all of that? Once again, my analysis was spot on. Oh, that's right. She can scan people and see like their stats and shit like that. Yeah, because she's like the analytical witch, right? Uh yes, working for Team Descaris is hard. It's really scary too, but it's full of things I've never seen before, things I've never been told before. Every day is so full of new, vibrant, exciting events that before I know it, I'm writing and my pen just won't stop. It makes me want to see more, hear more, write more. I know that you're right. Just like you always tell me, I'll probably mess everything up. I'll be totally useless to them. But you know what? I don't have time to think about any of that. I'm too busy having fun. I like my job. Oh, this is the
Damn.
candy. He bought a
Mm.
candy bag for her too, and probably Goku
Oh.
Raku. And that's the jar he got for the scars.
Mhm.
So I don't want to quit it. Oh, those okay, never mind.
Wait, did she buy her a candy? Oh, so she bought her a gift, and that's what she's doing, giving her the gift.
I think these are on the table next to them, the food table next to them. But I don't know why Ichi has.
Nah, I think that she's giving her a gift because that's when they went all to pick out gifts. So she
Oh,
picked out her
oh,
sister a gift, and that's why
yes,
she's like, "I don't want to quit. Here, love you, bye, bitch."
yeah. Excuse me? What's gotten into her?
See,
Cookies? None of this makes sense to me. After that accident, my sister started looking down all the time. She was always hunched over like she was asking me to step on her. So I did. If that's what she wanted, I was happy to oblige. I was nice and used her as my stepping stone because she was okay with it. So why now, after all these years, did you decide to look up?
hmm.
Why are you looking me in the eye?
Damn.
When you do that, how am I supposed to step on you? No, Kamugi, you're useless at absolutely everything. There's no way you can manage a job in magic hunting. No, I am not useless at everything. Yes, you are. It's all you can do to manage one thing at a time, but you're a klutz and still mess it up. Hey, I'm not always like that. Yes, you are. Not once have you ever come up with an idea and seen it through without failing. No more back talk. Step aside and let me do it. I won't. You're always trying to twist the conversation in your favor like that. All you ever think about is yourself. What did you just say to me? Oh, they're all.
Oh no, she's about to out herself as a bitch, and
Yeah.
she doesn't realize that like all lights are on her right now, and it's funny. It's like you getting out of character, Spiker. You getting out of character.
Yeah, you're not the MC. Get that shit out of your head. You're not the MC.
You ain't even supporting cast, bro. You just got introduced.
And it hurts her chances to become a witch because everybody's watching it.
She was up next, and this ain't the attitude you're supposed to have as a senior.
As a captain, on top of that.
Yeah, now you're right.
I know your secret too. You had magic surgery done and it fully restored your eye. You aren't handicapped at all. Yeah. What? You wear that eye patch just to look cool. You really shouldn't do that, especially since you can see just fine. No. What?
She's fucking like, yo, you dirty bitch. You fucking got a working eye. You.
Yeah. That's I'm with it. I'm with it right now.
I wasn't expecting there to be a real eye, and then she's just playing it up. That's a dirty bitch. I'm sorry, Spiker. You ain't shit.
Yeah. Especially since you can see just fine. No, I can't. It's still a big, terrible inconvenience to me every day, and the old scar pains me all night. Thanks to a certain someone, I'm always short on sleep. Someone who's really short on sleep wouldn't have this much energy. I mean, she's right. She's right.
Cooking them.
Enough of this. No matter how much you don't want to accept it, this world is all about results. Let's have Master Ichi decide for us. Okay, Master Ichi? I can be far more helpful to you than some clumsy little girl who can barely use magic.
Shut the fuck down.
Yeah. For the sake of the success of your future hunts, it's really best that we switch. Hey, I'm a far better choice. You agree, don't you, Master Ichi? Miss Spiker? Yes? I'm sorry, but fuck off. You're not my type.
Yo, I didn't think he was gonna say that. Yo, he done fucking power bombed her.
Yo, they just jumped her.
Yo,
that's what they just did.
It's not even like, hey, it's okay. I want Kamugi on my team. It's like, it's okay. No, it's like, you're not my type. Like, stop.
I don't want to be around you, is what he's saying. Like, I don't want to be around you. I don't care who you are. Like, look at what you're doing.
Bow too. Like, hey, like, fuck off.
She don't know how to. She's never been rejected.
Take your iPad off, you dirty bitch.
Yeah, right. I was expecting Kamugi to rip the eye patch off, honestly. I'll just excuse myself. Master Spiker. Wow. It worked. She really did go away, Kamugi. Did you see that? Oh,
that is so funny.
Oh my gosh, Ichi, what was that? You took me completely by surprise. Oh, that the scars told me to say.
I love the scars, dude.
Yeah, right. She said that if somebody invaded my personal space or got touchy-feely with me, then I should speak that magic chant and it would make them go away. She's spitting out something. I didn't know what she was drinking, but she's spitting something out. Still, you're not my type, to her face. That was so cold. I just can't. Kamugi, are you going to quit? No. I'll never quit. Oh, that's good.
That's his girl, bro. That's Ichi's girl, bro. That's Ichi's girl. That's so funny, bro. Hit him with the magic words, bro.
Yeah, that those are some good chapters right there. I'll tell you that much.
For non-action, yeah, like that was especially that last chapter. It was fine. It was good to see Kamui get out of her shell, and for the first time that we had just like pandering and stuff, like not pandering. That's not the right word. Exposition. I don't know why I said pandering. The first time we just had like a complete exposition, I was like fucking in it. Like this was one of the more interesting non-action chapters, and like I guess it's because we get to see the dynamic between the sisters, and like I didn't expect Kamugi.
Because there was constant tension going on. That was the thing. There was constant tension going on. So
The eye thing threw me off, bro. I was not expecting her to be like, bro, and I know your eyes fixed. That shit is.
I was expecting her to rip the eye patch off. If I'll be honest with you,
Well,
that's
that would have been funny, bro. But just her saying, like, yo, we know that your shit's fixed. And like, why you got all that energy? That shit had me dying, bro. Like, if you so much in pain and you ain't getting sleep, why you got all this energy?
I thought she was going to smack Kamugi. I'll be honest with you. I thought she was going to smack her or something like that.
She seemed to have her wherewithal. Like, I think that after she crashed out, she started realizing what happened. Like, I think while she was crashing out, I don't know, bro. Ichi telling her that she wasn't her type fucked her up. Like, you could tell, like, she probably never been told something like that. So to be told, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, you could tell because that's how, like, she's at the top. You know what I'm saying? She's at the top of all other cadets. That shit there, I won't be surprised if like next chapter or following chapter we see her getting reprimanded and kicked down. So that kind of makes me wonder, will she be the protagonist of this arc? Well, this whole, I mean, not protagonist, antagonist of the arc. Will this whole arc circle around them too, or do you think that's like the end of it because we've seen Kamugi actually stop beating herself up over it?
Part of me feels like Kamugi, this was a chapter to help us use Spica as a stepping stone. Like it's almost the reverse because this is the first time we've seen Kamugi have any kind of development. She's always kind of just like the comedic relief, always going through some shit like we saw. So this was the first time we saw her stand up for herself, show that she actually enjoys being with them. So it would be interesting if we see Spike again, but I wouldn't be surprised if she's not really a part of the story and she was more so used as a catalyst for Kamugi. But I'm not mad. If she became the antagonist,
we're definitely going to see her again, but I think we are going to see like some type of sister rivalry thing going on. I don't know why, but I feel like we're about to hit like some type of tournament type of thing.
I'm surprised we haven't had one because it's like usually these, especially shonen, we want to gauge, well, who's the stronger than who, and the easiest way for you to do that is with a tournament. I would say that if Spica just becomes like a if she does the heel turn, I would be upset. Like I don't want her to be like, okay, you're right, Kamugi. Like let's be good sisters, and then and like no, she needs to remain who she is. This should not have changed her character. So I'm with you. I hope that she remains like an antagonist to Kamugi, and that helps build Kamugi. Like maybe that's how we continue to see Kamugi develop, is her relationship with her sister.
My thing is, I don't know where the development of the sister goes from here unless she takes it as I'm not taking no as an answer.
Well, that could be the bit. The bit could be like there's no way after she reacted the way she did towards Ichi that she's just going to take this line down. Like she's also enamored with him. So forget the status aspect. Like she's also like, she seemed to be in love with him. So it's like, she's not going to just give up on her dreams and the love of her life, even if he said no.
Yeah, nah, for sure. And I'm actually excited for this. Like you said, that was the funnest exposition flashback that I've read yet. You know what I'm saying? Like,
usually we bitch about this type of stuff. We're like, dude, we had no action. This was three chapters of just, especially how it started, where they were like breaking down the classes of witches, and we're just like, seriously?
Yeah, calling games,
bruh. So for them to end it with that, like that was one of the best chapters we read. I don't think I've enjoyed a chapter as much as I have with that one, just because of like the back and forth and the banter. And I guess it's because they've set the table. Like we've had this conversation already. Like all these chapters now understand the dynamics between Ichi, Discaris, Komugi, and Goku Raku. So now we can see these pieces on the board moving, and that's why it feels like it's becoming even more of a fun story to listen to or read.
Yeah, yeah, because we get all, like you said, we get all the moving parts. We know how Ichi feels about his team. Like
Mhm.
I know while we were talking about it, it was uh our does he look at Komugi as family? But I think he does look at her as family. I think he looks at Goku Raku as family, and of course we see he really treats Discaris as family because she was the one that made the pack and introduced the whole concept of family to Ichi.
Mhm.
You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Which I'll still stand. Ichi, there's something going on with Ichi's lineage. Because why the hell was he just in the woods by himself for 14 years or something like that?
He's the world hated magic son.
I think it might be something like that, man. I'm not even gonna hold you.
He's a cursed room vessel. Let me stop because you don't read JJK, so you don't. Yeah.
He's the he's like Mashal, the son of Zero. I can't think of what the
I never finished it, but I do know that like the bad guy is like essentially Mashal's dad or whatever, or like
yeah.
I don't know. I gotta finish the last 3 episodes of Mashal. I will say, bro, um, I really like your opinion on um a vacation's guide to isekai. And the reason why it's just a it's isekai, and I know me and you enjoy isekai, right? And
Yeah.
it's polarizing because I've had one side of the camp who just like it's the most boring show ever, and then there's some like bromance elements. It's not BL, you know. I don't really care for all that, but it is so funny, Tim. And I just want to know if anybody else would enjoy it. If you could just watch one episode, no rush, whenever you have a chance.
I heard
Um,
about that. That's on my list to watch it.
okay, okay.
That's on my list to watch it. It is, I think it is considered a BL yaoi.
I looked it up, and there are no. It's not. They say it's BL bait because nothing really happens. It's just like a very close relationship between two. Anytime there's no fucking chicks with tits, everybody thinks it's a BL. It's like there's no titties. I didn't get to see a girl with physics on her top. It's like, bro, like not every anime has to have titties and fucking elf ears and fucking cats
Well,
that
we
want to.
can. Oh, hold on, man, because we went to a totally different.
All right, I'm sorry. I'm done. I'm gonna just relax now. It's been a long day,
Oh
Tim.
shit! I could see. You just kirked out for a second. God damn. Uh, so overall, what would you say you would rate this chapter?
So it's like the first 2 chapters were okay. But the last one we read, like if we have to put them all together, that last one was like the tide that rises all boats, and like it's like probably the second favorite reading we've done. I think the first one remains the world hater magic with the animas coming out and us like trying to figure out what the fuck he was doing.
Yeah,
But this one, like the way that this chapter ended, I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how this is gonna, like Komugi breaking out of her shell, Ichi aura forming. Like it was great. I second favorite read we've done.
I'm not gonna lie. I was expecting during that whole thing going on, I was expecting us to see Goku, Raku, and Discaris' face. We didn't see their faces when the whole thing was going on. Of course, next chapter we're probably going to see them mention it or see like a little flashback to what they were seeing type of ordeal.
I guess my question to you is why? Why do you feel like you like what or what do you feel like we would have gotten for the plot? Genuine question, just wondering.
Uh, it wouldn't be for this plot of the story, but just eh, character character reactions because they came together. They're a part of the same team. They feel the same way about Komugi that like it would have been good like to see Descaris and Goku Raku being like, nah, she's not a mess up. Even if they didn't say it to the sister, like that look of like you got us fucked up. Like we about to jump you out this shit. You got us fucked up right now. Like that's I just think that would have been a very great character moment for Komugi herself to see Goku, Raku, and Descaris. Like maybe Goku Raku was about to walk up and like Descaris like stopped him or some shit. But that's just what I would have liked to see. That's
So I could see what you're saying because that pretty much would like hammer home the point of like the acceptance of the whole group.
yeah.
But what I felt like they were trying to do is really, really show us that like Ichi had a strong connection with Komugi. Like I think
Yeah.
that that's what they were really trying to show us, and that's why like Ichi's like, "Is that what you want?" You know, like, and that's like they really focus in on her and Ichi, and that's when she like, "No, that's not what I want," and she stood up for herself. And I think that if we saw Descaris and Goku Raku, I think it would have taken a little bit away from that moment of like Ichi truly wants her to be there and her realizing that like she's part of the group. And then they do kind of show them all together and her being like, no, like this is where I belong.
Yeah.
But I get what you're saying, where it's like we would at least know that Goku, Raku, and Descaris accept her. But I think we know that. Like Descaris is
but it's not about it wouldn't be about like us knowing that they accept her.
I don't think I see Descaris reacting to that situation.
I
Goku
see
Raku-
Descaris. That's what I'm saying. I see Descaris stopping Goku Raku from reacting.
Okay, I can see that. Because she's always very nonchalant about everything.
Yeah.
And Goku Raku is just kind of like, I don't know if his connection to Komugi is like that. Like, that's why I think that they had to hammer home on the Ichi thing, because Ichi and Komugi are always together, and he's always trying to have her do shit for him. Whereas, like, Goku Raku and Komugi, they've only been together for 3 or 4 chapters, technically.
Yeah, but I think Goku Raku, because, I mean, she saved him. Ichi did too, but Descaris did, and Komugi saved him. You know what I'm saying?
All 3 of them, it was a team effort to save Goku Raku. You're right. You're right.
Yeah, they didn't have to. Remember, they ran into Goku Raku because they were going to arrest him.
Oh, yeah. And then Goku Raku ran off with Ichi. That was well, you know what's going to happen? We spent 20 minutes talking about this, and the next chapter is going to open up with Goku Raku side-eyeing fucking Spica. That's how it's going to be. Like, the next chapter is going to open up with Goku Raku being held back by Descaris while that whole situation is happening.
I really want to see like if somebody's going to approach her as she's walking away. Like if the head witch is going to approach her and be like, "Yeah, you're not a candidate for witches to be a witch anymore."
I think that was extreme, just because it was more a sibling spat. You know, you're right. It was,
but that was some pretty messed up shit she was saying though. Like you're a fuck, like you fuck everything up. You're like fuck you. You don't belong here. Like that's what she was telling her. You don't belong here in front of everybody.
No, you're right. It's hard to defend that.
Yeah, like, and that's why, like, what if, like, I don't know, maybe I'll just make a prediction now that I think Descaris is going to approach Spica or Togais afterwards. Because maybe I don't know. I just linked Togais and Descaris as having the same reactions to things.
Well, like maybe they have a conversation about Spica in a sense.
Because how I kind of look at the two is Togais is like remember that skit Barack Obama's translator?
We only get the real Descaris when she's talking to Togais. Yeah.
Well, no, this Togais reflects the inner emotions that we don't see from Descaris. So, like, we see Descaris being nonchalant, but we see emotion from Togais. You see what I'm saying?
Well, more so, I think that we've only seen Descaris really show emotion when she's speaking with Togais. You know, like Togais is the one person who makes her act like a human and not like this benevolent witch that she has in her head. Like, so I do agree with you that when those two are together, that's when we see a different side of Descaris that we don't get to see in the rest of the story.
Yeah, I mean, they might call the sister into a witches meeting where it's all of them. It's the head witch, the analytical witch, and Togais and Descaris.
It's so funny. This is the first time that I just don't agree with you. Like, I just don't think that they're gonna make it a big deal. And that's fine. That's fine. Like, I like that. Like, we finally don't agree on something, and now we have something to look forward to. But I just don't think that like they're gonna lean into it too much, you know. And if they do, that would be cool. But like, I just feel like they're gonna sweep it under the rug and moving on to the next arc.
I mean, they there's a chance that they do, But I feel like the way she was talking about how to become a witch is you have to be in the good graces of the witches.
She did everything the opposite.
Yeah. So I feel, but I feel like, I don't know. I just feel like she got off too easy right now for what happened. I feel like this is too, like, yeah, she stood up to her,
There'll
but
be repercussions. I'm with you. I
yeah,
just
like
don't know how much they like laser in on exactly what those are.
because it, like, I don't even like, I don't know if this next arc is going to be like association bound, like it's all going to take place within the association, or if we're going to go somewhere else. I feel like at first I was feeling like it was going to be all centered around the association, but now I'm feeling like we might end up going somewhere else. I don't think this is the end of us seeing the sister right now.
No, I'm with
For
you.
this arc at all. I feel like she's going to show back up. Maybe eventually she gets like I was about to say recovery, but redemption. Maybe she gets a redemption during this arc, even though like it's like a self-inflicted thing, but she took way too much advantage of Kamugi and her guilt that it's like she needs a redemption for people to actually like her. If she's a long-term character that sticks around. Because this arc has to be based around Kamugi in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah, it would kind of be disappointing if it wasn't, given all the buildup we had over the last few chapters.
Yeah, and she's like a noble. That's the vibe that I got. She's like, oh, I'm a harvest. I'm a harvest. I'm a harvest. Like it sounds like she has some type of like nobleness to her.
As somebody who's just like watching Black Clover, I'm like, oh, so over the nobles. So yeah, but I could see what you're saying because they were like House Harvest and and bring him into the fold. It's like, please,
House Targaryen or what's the house name from fucking Mistborn, man? I can't think of the last name now. The
I
her
can't
love
remember.
Ellen's last name, or Ellen's, whatever
Yeah,
his name is.
Ellen, I forget what his last name was though, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Because they literally named the city after them, like the last
oh
name
yeah,
in the future chapters.
yeah. Yeah, I can't think of their last name now, but I think that's like, I don't know. Maybe it takes place within like whatever city the association is in. Maybe we'll get some actual city stuff, like actually see what's going on in the city itself.
Yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool.
Yeah,
Because
like
we only got a little bit when they were going for gifts and stuff like that. A little taste.
yeah, because we went from like the forest to the association building, which is like very, everything there is like very Middle Eastern Arabic style stuff. And then we went to Bakugami, or I'm sorry, that's fucked up. We don't call it that no more. Uh Kagami.
Kagami, yes.
Yeah, Kagami. Uh don't cancel me for that one, y'all. Don't cancel me for that one. I didn't mean it.
That's like you calling like Taiwan, China. It's like, bro, they're Taiwan now, bro. Relax.
So I think we're gonna get some more stuff because I for some reason I just want some, like, this is my own personal preferences and stuff, but I just need to see some type of like politics going
on. This is the first time that we really saw any kind of political intrigue in this story, so I don't know if they're gonna lean too much into it, but maybe this is the beginning. Because prior to this, it's been more so like magic, catch them all, blah blah blah. And this is the first time that we saw somebody trying to position themselves to move up in the ranks. So I would be interested. I'm all for it. I love
political. Or what if? How would you feel if they mimicked the Togai situation with the sister?
What do you mean?
Like, there's a magic hunt and the sister takes her team to go compete against Kamugi.
Kamugi's team has the scars. It just doesn't make sense.
But the scars wouldn't step in. That's the whole thing. The scars isn't stepping in. She only steps in when she absolutely positively needs to. Because like she didn't even fight Bakugami.
But then I don't know. I don't see Spica trying to, because they're not. She just it would be counterintuitive for her to try to show up to team the scars, in my opinion. Like that
Well,
would be political suicide.
well, because it's like I don't know. Maybe I'm just looking too deep into it because I'm used to other stories, right? Whereas like you see something like this, and then there's gonna be something underhanded that happens. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's how I'm looking at it right now, even though that I could be completely off base with that.
I think that Spica, up until this point, has had a very smoothly paved road because, as we saw, her sister was willing to lay down and let her step on her. And I don't think that Spica has the wherewithal to go and do something like that. I think that she was stepping on her sister because, like she said, she always laid down. And that's why she was so appalled that she finally stood up for herself. And now she has to reevaluate how she's going to move because Komugi ain't a stepping stone anymore.
Well, and that's why I think it's gonna come down to some type of competitive
Like
type of
rivalry.
thing.
I hope it's
Yeah.
in a tournament and not them both trying to find a magic because I wouldn't like that. I'd rather it be like a tournament style thing where like teams of people and Discaris is removed from said team. But if they're like, oh, we're all going for these magics, and then like Spike is like, I'm gonna take my team secretly and try to, circumvent the situation. It's like, pitch, please.
Well, I don't. I wouldn't say that's kind of what like. I think they're going to be in like a situation where they're all at the association building, and they're going like. I mean, it could be like she overheard something, and so she sneaks out to it, or it could just be a call to like maybe there's some. I'm not going to say the world hater magic appears, but we know the next step is going to be somebody stronger than Bakugami.
Bro, what's gonna happen is like Spike is gonna try to fucking capture the world hater magic, and like Komugi is gonna be the one to save her, and that it's like, oh, like Komugi, you're actually really strong. I didn't realize it, and I should have always been nice to you. Like they're telegraphing that shit. Because Spike
Yeah.
would be like, that's the only way that I can become a full witch is if I get the world hater magic, they can't deny my greatness. And then it's like,
what if? Stay with me now, right? What if she lets hate consume her and she becomes a magic?
well, you know what? Well, the funny thing is, she has that magical fucking item in her eye, so it could get corrupted. We don't know.
I don't
Like,
think she has a magic item. I think she has her real eye.
okay, my bad. They said that they use some kind of magic to fix whatever is in her
Yeah.
eye. So
Yeah.
what if that can be corrupted? Like, what if it's not her real eye and it's some kind of, I don't want her to be filled with hate and turn into something other. Like, God,
I was fucking around. With that.
well, you told me to stay with you, and I stayed with you, and I didn't like it.
I didn't like where we went. You ain't driving no more, man.
Shit.
I mean, because I really just want to know, because it's not telegraphing what's going on at this point in time. Usually where we end something, we can telegraph where it's going to go from there. I think, but like the sister has a whole squad of cadets that go and follow her because they idolize her. So I think she uses people as stepping stones, obviously. So I think she's about to use them as pawn. Like, I don't know. I just feel like this can't be the end of this situation.
I'll be honest with you, bro. I didn't really like Spiker that much, so I really could care less if she ever shows up again. I did. Like you're over here, like, nah, bro, she's coming back. I'm like, bro, like, if that's the last time we saw her, I'd be happy. I'm hoping that she was a stepping stone for Komugi, and we move on.
Well, because I'm torn because from like I don't like good riddance for her, right? But from a storytelling perspective, I think not building off of this for an arc would be kind of throwing away a situation, right? A conflict. It would be throwing away a conflict. But we already had Ichi turn her down. So it's like, where else can this go? Unless she just doesn't take no as an answer. It's like, where else could it go?
But like, it doesn't have to happen now. Like that. I think that's more so what I'm thinking is like that situation happened, but just like we had remember we were talking about how Togai was supposed to train Ichi, and they never really touched on that shit until late, like 3 or 4 chapters ago, where they were like, no, he's good. Like, he ain't got to do all that. Like, I could see it being 20, 30 chapters from now, and like the repercussions of what happened today affect 20, 30. Like, I could see Spiker not being part of an arc right now, but then like her developing and then being that would be the better play. for them to force Spiker to be part of something within the next few chapters, I just don't see it because, like you said, there's no reason. She's been denied by Ichi.
Yeah.
Kamugi's been, lifted up. So we need to move on, right? And then let Spiker do some shit so that she can be part of the show. But right now, like, she has no value to
unless
Ichi,
she tries to fight Ichi,
which she's not going to do because she's enamored with him. So I really feel like, if anything, she's going to try to get stronger. And that's why I think the whole world hater magic thing in future chapters could be a thing where she's like obsessed with becoming stronger so that Ichi can see her, like see me senpai type shit. I could see that type of thing. But beyond that, there's no other purpose. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really felt like for now, she was the reason that Kamugi opened up. And I'm happy with that. And I wouldn't be mad if they weave her back in, but to force her in within the next few chapters, I just don't see how they do it.
I want to say force it. I'm just talking about more so an arc, but I get what you're saying. Like, it doesn't have to happen right now. They can come back to it and like
they spent too much time to let her character go. I'm with you on that, but I also feel like the best way to do it is to let that simmer, let people kind of forget what happened, and then like bring her back in a future arc and be like, oh, this fucking chick again, and it's like there's something new.
Yeah, kind of like in T-Bait where Arthur had embarrassed the guy at the place, and then he gets his revenge later, chapters like 100 chapters later.
I didn't even get to where he gets to fucking get his revenge on, bro. The adventure. You're talking about when they became adventurers? Yeah, and then I got to where he killed him. Never mind.
Yeah. I was about to say, you told me you made it there.
I forgot that like the brother, like, because I'm reading the newest chapter, and the brother's like, we should get rid of him, right? And it's like, bro, your brother was a piece of shit.
That's where you're at right now, where they're arresting him.
No, he's arrested, and like they're about to kind of let him go. But that's a story for another day. I gotta fucking get back on that shit. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I need to get back to all my reading stuff, honestly.
I'm so fucked.
But yeah, no, I think that might be, I don't know. I really just want to, let's just read another 3 chapters.
If only. Shut up. I gotta go get something to eat, bro. These niggas trying to kill me. But it will probably be probably another 2 weeks before I can do this again. So like it was fun.
Hey, the people are used to the 2 weeks, but if you made it this far, let us know down below what you think is gonna happen in the next arc. Let us know down below. While you down there, go on ahead and hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell, and give us a little thumbs up, or don't. You don't got to. I would love to see y'all beautiful faces, and having an alarm go off when we go live or post something would be the best way to see you. So until next time, peace
out. Oh God.